done. The book is written. Feels so strange. It doesn't feel real yet because I still have to proofread it next week, but I've written it. It's done. I'm so happy. It feels like so much work culminating in this day. So super cool. All the Christmas lights are on now. Feels very cozy. I'm gonna have a little break before I go out to see my friends tonight, which is gonna be so fun. We're gonna celebrate. I'm also taking the massive cake, which let me show you, is currently in the fridge. Had to literally decant all our sauces. You'll see this cake in the book, in the competition chapter. It is huge. So I'm very glad that I have a bunch of people to share it with tonight. But I'm definitely gonna do a whole vlog just for my writing retreat this weekend. Good morning from Sevelen. I think that is how you say it. I am away this week. Well, it's just for a few days actually. Today is Monday. I'm away to finish proofreading the book. So I arrived last night and I already proofread a little bit of the composition chapter and finished the lighting chapter. So still got quite a way to go. So the plan is head down for a few days, get the whole thing proofread, edited a little bit up to where I want it to be so I can submit it this Friday, and then I start Christmas holidays, which is going to be so nice. I just arrived here in this super nice Airbnb. It's kind of echoey, it's quite empty actually. I'm going to give you a little tour because it's really nice. So yeah, let me show you around. Okay, so as you come in, you've got this really nice cupboard on the right. Everything's got this really gorgeous wood. Very Swiss, very nice. And then you basically come into the main living area, which has got a little TV, a nice big window, so there's lots of light, which is really nice. Let me see if I can show you. It's very, very foggy this morning, so you really can't see any of the view. Like there's actually mountains all the way over here. So if it clears up later, I'll show you again. Then we've got a really nice sort of little living area with a sofa and a table. And then this is where I'm gonna be spending most of my time. So I brought my iMac with me with all my hard drives and everything because it's the only thing that can cope with using Photoshop these days. And yeah, so I've set myself up on the table and then we've got this really cute little kitchen. It's nice. I mean, the cooker's kind of small, but whatever, it's just me here for a couple of days and it's very nice. So that's the living area. And then if we come through here, we've got like a little separate bedroom, bathroom. Look, there's even a washing machine and tumble dryer in the little hallway, which is cute. And then all of these doors are these really cute little pocket doors, which is such a space saver. And they're all this same wood, which is absolutely lovely. So this is the bathroom. It's really big actually. Hello. It's got this really nice sort of walk-in shower. Yeah, really gorgeous tile, which is absolutely lovely. And then the bedroom is massive. So it's, yeah, again, it's got lovely wood, nice big bed, big wardrobe, really nice view, lots of light. It's very nice. So the plan today is to proofread the case studies, which is the biggest chunk of the book. I think it's at like 18,000 words, which is huge. And I'm gonna make myself some breakfast and finish the composition chapter if I can. So I brought a little bit of food with me. Got some really nice blackberries. So I'm gonna make some oatmeal, make a coffee, and we're gonna get going. Okay, so it's a little bit later now. I'm on my second coffee, but they're tiny, so it doesn't really count. Yeah, it's going well. I'm still working on the composition chapter, so I'm getting there with it. But I wanted to show you what I have been doing. Is there somewhere I can put you? That would be good. I'll have a look in a minute. Something that I've been doing for all the diagrams and sort of images where I want to demonstrate something. So let me turn you around and then I'm going to show you how I've been doing it because I think it's really helped. It's definitely helped me be able to be a bit more specific about instructions. So let me turn you around and I'll show you what I did. Okay, so I have quite a few images in the book like this one. Let me open it up so I can show you. So where I've got an image like this and I want to sort of highlight specific points. So I wanted to have arrows and, you know, just little drawings and stuff, but I wanted them to be nice, if that makes sense. And finding sort of endless amounts of vector icons was just, it was a real pain. So I managed to use my iPad. So I have it's a really old iPad Pro. I actually got it from a family member. So it's not one of the new whizzy fancy ones or anything like that. I think it's from 2016 or something, but it still works with Sidecar. So Sidecar is basically, it's built into all Macs, at least now, and I can use it as a wireless second screen. I mean, I'm sure you'll probably already know this, but I didn't, and it was a bit of a revelation. So I turned that on, and then literally I have my screen here. So I got myself an Apple Pencil. Again, this is a really old iPad, so this is just a first generation Apple Pencil, which I got on essentially the Swiss version of eBay. It was like 60 francs, and it is honestly so worth it. So I can open this in Photoshop and draw, and it can be all, you know, unique and specific. It's been the best thing ever. I'm so glad that I spent 60 francs on this little thing, because it has allowed me to really make the annotations in the book, one, look nice, but also be actually specific and what they need to be. It's also pretty cool just reading the whole book again. I mean, I've never read a book this fast, but I wrote it, so you know, I guess it's different, I don't know. But I've done the lighting chapter, I'm just about to finish up the composition chapter, and just reading the whole thing through again, it's like, oh, I remember what I wrote all those months ago, and then, you know, little things that I had notes in my mind to come back and change and just improve it all. So it's really nice to kind of now have the chance to sit and read it as a whole and edit it as I go. So I'm really enjoying it. It's fun. It's a lot of work. It's currently 11:30, so I've been proofreading for about an hour and a half already today, but I think the next few days are just gonna be long, intense days. That's why I brought myself here. I might go out for a walk later. I think it would probably be healthy for me to get outside a little bit. I probably shouldn't just sit here for 3 days and not move. So if I do that, I will bring you with me. I think the fog is clearing a little bit, but I mean, it's winter in the mountains, so it's foggy. That's just kind of how it goes. But there might be some cool views I can show you later. So I'm gonna carry on. I'm hoping that I can finish up the composition chapter in the next half an hour or so. So that would be really good. All right, so I've just had some lunch. Got the dishwasher on, so it's a little bit loud. I finished proofreading the composition chapter, which is very exciting, and now I'm on to the case studies, which is the biggest chunk. I think I mentioned already, it's nearly 19,000 words, so it's gonna be a lot, and I wanna try and get through it today if I can. It's exactly 2 o'clock right now, so I might be in for a long night, but we'll see. Reading this back now is really funny, because I realized that I kind of didn't decide what tense I was writing this in. So there's bits that are in the past tense, bits that are in the future tense, and bits that are in the present tense. So I need to make that consistent, which is kind of funny. But there we go. It's definitely a cool chapter. It's more of a part than a chapter. I'm really excited about it. So let me show you what I've got so far. So we've got this big document. As you can see, we're currently at 18,750 words, and I'm working on my sort of diagrams and images to go in with it, so very excited. I think I'm gonna make a tea, which is also annoying because the kettle doesn't plug in, but just boil some water in a pan. I have a tea advent calendar this year. It's from Pucker Tea, I think. I'm not sure if in other countries it's called something else, but basically get a little tea bag every day. So today I have mint refresh. Mint is one of my favorite teas, so I think I'm gonna make that and carry on with my chapter. Good morning, guys. So I'm just filming on my phone this morning. It is the next day. I was up until I think past midnight working last night, but I got 7 out of 8 of the case studies done, which I'm super happy with. So it's definitely time. Oh, this car. For a walk this morning, so I've decided to head to the supermarket just to grab a couple of bits. It snowed overnight, which is pretty. You can see there's like, it's not too much, it's a little bit, and there's less fog today, so I can show you a little bit more of the view. But this is a really cute little town. It's kind of busy at the moment actually, but it's nice. So I'm gonna get some bread, get some other couple of little bits, and then back for another day of proofreading. I'm here all day today and I leave tomorrow morning. So the goal today is to get through the rest of the case studies and at least the food styling chapter, if not a little bit more. So let's go. So what's really funny about where I am is I'm very close to the border of Liechtenstein. So down this road there was literally a sign that was like, Liechtenstein, that way. I'm pretty sure those mountains are in Liechtenstein. So that's fun. Hello, I'm back at the desk. So I'm back from my walk. My ears are freezing. Like, I forgot to bring my hat, which is just a rookie mistake in Swiss winter. So my ears are currently thawing. So I am currently proofreading the last case study, which is the commercial bottle shop whiskey sort of fun thing. It's a very Photoshop heavy tutorial, but it's one I'm really excited about. And I've just rewatched a little bit of the video just to check if I think there's a couple of small changes we still need, but I'm so excited for you guys to see these videos. Like, I'm so excited that they are part of the book. I think they're gonna add so much because you can really read through my process of every single one of these case studies, but you can also watch the shoot from beginning to end, like all the way from the setup, the lighting, the composition, all the way to the end of the edit. So you really are gonna get a complete picture of these 8 shoots. So let me just give you a tiny little preview of one of the videos. I'm just going to show you a little bit of the whiskey video. So we have this, every single one has this section from the studio.
So I think we're ready to jump in and start doing our shots. I'm just going to double check my focus. I'm going to be tethering into capture one for all of these shots, so I'm not going to be touching my camera at all.
And then also we've got lots of editing goodness as well, where I take you through my whole Photoshop process. And then I'm going to go ahead and delete our darker exposure glow because we're not using that layer anymore.
Nicely exposed. I was wondering whether I might need to bounce a little bit of light back onto them here, but actually they look quite nice as they are, and I quite like the fact that you've still got the texture of the glass on the other side and the neck of the bottle as well. Oh yeah, that looks so much better on the neck as well.
So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little sneak preview. So there's 8 of these videos. This one's nearly an hour, so they really are chunky, full of info videos. Yeah, so I'm gonna get my head down. I found another lo-fi channel I really love. I mean, you guys know that I love Becky and Chris. I think I've shared about them before, and I always pop their links in my newsletter and stuff. But I'm loving their Hell Escapes channel, which is basically Chris has, well, they both have a helicopter called the Millennial Falcon, amazing. And they've got all of these just sort of half an hour videos of helicopter footage with super calm lo-fi music. It's totally my jam for working. So I'm gonna stick that on and carry on proofreading. I'm done. I'm done! Like, the whole book is done. I feel anticlimactic. I don't know. This has been such a long project. I haven't really thought about much what it would feel like when I'm like, I'm finished, ready to submit the manuscript, and that's it. But I'm done. A day earlier than I thought as well, so that's a bonus because it means I can do some other stuff tomorrow that I need to do. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I think I'm still in a semi-state of shock right now where I'm like, I don't know what to say or do. This is probably a very awkward vlog clip, so anyway, but if any of you know what it's like when you finish something and it's just like, that's done now. That's how I feel right now. So it's only 5 o'clock, which is really nice. So I've got a little bit of evening free. I'm still in my Airbnb until tomorrow, so I think I'm just gonna have a chill out night. I'm gonna enjoy just some alone time, proper introvert style, make some dinner, do some bits before I head home tomorrow. I've got 2 more work days until I've got 4 weeks off for Christmas. I literally cannot wait. It's gonna be so good. The manuscript is submitted, so this is probably gonna be the last time I vlog about the book for a while, because my deadline wasn't until January, and it's the 7th of December. So I am done about a month early. So I'm gonna have my 4-week break, and then editing is probably gonna start in January. So there aren't gonna be any more updates on the book until then. I'm interested to see where the editing is gonna go, what the book's gonna look like by the time it's actually finished. Yeah, there we go. So thanks for watching the book vlog so far. If you haven't already ordered the book and you want to, check out the link in the description, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.